Okay, I'm not starting the video the way I thought I would be, because when I went to put it all together, I've accidentally deleted part one of the video, um, and that was the unboxing. So this little thing is here just to say that, yeah, I unboxed it, I looked at the sprues, I looked at the instructions, and I remember saying in it, it doesn't look like there's too many fiddly bits, unnecessarily complicated bits, and that was pretty much it. All right, so here we go. That's this is the substitute part one. Let's get into part two. So I was relieved that there's no toenails to attach, or one fang here, or bunga tonguing, so to speak. And yeah, all was going well until I reached that fella. And yeah, these two, the top main areas, you glue together and glue onto their torsos, right? Oh no, not this one. This one, for some reason, the torso was in two halves, which was a bit of a faff. And it's been a bit of a faff to actually get them to actually fit together properly. And in the case of these two, their feet are barely touching on the plastic. So I've just bulked that out with some white tack. All right, so yeah, there we go, all built and ready for the primer. Well, things are moving a lot faster than I thought they would. The primer I used is from Army Painter, and it's Brain Matter Beige, which is kind of like Warhammer's Wraithbone. It's like a light tan, as opposed to their Wraithbone cream, and that's given me a nice starting point for the grey skin. So you can see over the top of that, I've put on this grey contrast paint, which has worked well. I don't know if I need to do much in the way of highlighting. You see I've picked the mouth out as well. Let's see. I quite like how when I did the contrast paint along the hard bits of the wings, it's bled out onto the membranes, because I'm going to do the membranes a different colour. So yeah, that's the next step, is putting the other colours. I see all the hair and fur, and they have quite a bit, are going to be black, because I want these to almost be a monochromatic creature. But as I've said before, the unifying colour in all my Soulblights is going to be red. So I'm going to be putting a red in the membranes. So I'll come back once I've got red on there and black on there. So these are Soulblights, so they've got to have some red in there. And for this red, or for the red, I've used Flesh Tearers Red, which is this nice subdued non-garish red. It's been a pig to get in there, and this isn't the worst one. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of touching up to do, but before I do the touching up on the spines, this is a really nice colour, but I'm going to do a bit more. I'm going to do a bit of highlighting, and I'm going to darken the ends. All right, so I think I'm going to highlight with a pink, which is going to look terrible, but then put a brighter red over the top. I figured that would work. And down this end, I'm going to put on watered down shyish purple, so the red goes down into a like purple. And I'm also thinking the feet and lower legs could have a bit of the old purple on as well. Okay, so yeah, I did some highlighting with pink and washed it with Karasborg Crimson, and I needn't have bothered. It really doesn't show. It does show the shyish purple, but I'm just going to leave it on this one. This one's, I think, in my mind, is the leader, because he's got 4 sets of wings. All right, so he's fancier than the others. So as you can see, I've just got to touch up all these the bony bits of the wings and what have you. The other two, yeah, I'm just going to leave like that because I quite like this red. Again, more touching up to do. I don't know if that was a mistake, staining their lower legs. I think I might dry brush a skin tone and reduce that back down. Just picked out their toenails and all their claws. They're going to be like a black, and I've picked out their teeth, and we'll be doing the eyes soon. All right, so I'll come back once those bits are done. Also, I think what's throwing me at the moment is everything is appearing far too bright and light, and I think what's throwing me is the whiteness of the base. So I think I'll put some scatter material on, and then I can assess just how things are looking then. All right, not far from the end now, with the bases done. Yeah, I've been umming and ahhing about whether I should keep it this grey or darken it down with a wash, but I think I'm going to keep it. I'll see. All I've got to really do now is pick out the eyes, and these are vampire creatures. They're going to have blood all around their mouths. But before that, I have got to make the decision of what shall I do. They are darker than they appear here, so I think I might leave it. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do the eyes and the mouth, and then I'll come back. With the blood on, ordinarily, I'd say I'm done. I'm finished. But as I'm making these, I'm also doing an awful lot of Trench Crusade figures, and I'm loving this grimdark look. And as these are monster vampires, this colour scheme is looking very cartoony to me. So everything on them is going to get a mix of these two enamel washes, Goon's Grime and Ichor the Damned. This is a greeny brown, this is a greeny black. Mix them together, put it on, leave it 20 minutes, wipe it off. Let's see what a difference that makes. Well, that's much better, much better. I've lost the Disney cartoon look, and now I've got my monstrous look. They're still pale, but they are pretty horrible looking now. So thank you very much, Villainy Inks.